I don't really know what I'm doing up here tonight because this story's not coming together at all. And I want to be funny, and I don't think there's anything funny. I'll judge by your laughter. Yeah, my name is PK, and I'm a Gemini, so you're going to see both sides of me tonight because 20 voices are in my head. It's so crowded up there. Somebody called it the itty bitty shitty committee. It's very loud. I've been working for hours trying to get this to make sense, and I have failed. So I wanted to back out, but I got a text like right before I was coming here, and it said, "Oh, are you coming? I'm really excited to hear your story." You know, I spoke last month about house farts and the last bastion of speed on the Autobahn in Germany. So people were saying, "Oh, you got to do more German?" No, I'm not going to do more German stories. I don't have any more German stories. That was it. So, story, gone, finished. So I get this text and I'm totally psyched. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, it's the leader. She's telling me I was so excited. I thought it was you. Are you the leader? I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm like 10 right now. I thought the leader texted me and said, I wanted to hear your story. The leader. So when that didn't work out, I contemplated seriously not doing this, and I'm really contemplating. Well, I don't drink, and I want a beer, so I know I'm in trouble. I'm kind of here to talk about. I think maybe that I found out that I'm a writer, and I didn't know I was a writer. And I'm a really good writer, which really freaks me out because then it puts some kind of responsibility on, I don't know. I have to make money or write a book or something. I don't know. So, but I'm a writer, and I was working on this chapter today for the last couple of weeks, and I got it all together today. I didn't have any time to do this, so it's percolating in my head. This thing is percolating in my head. This thing is percolating in my head for weeks. And I'm like, since the last one. And I'm like, wake-up call. The only wake-up call I could think of was my father when he would, hit the door to wake us up in the morning. He'd say, wake up. And and if we didn't get downstairs, he'd come upstairs and he would, I swear to God, this is the truth, he would drag us out of bed, down the stairs, into the backyard, and throw us in the swimming pool. When I tell you to fucking wake up, you're gonna wake up. And I'm like, holy shit, we woke up next time. But that's the only wake-up call I could think of. And then I'm thinking maybe I'm in the middle of a wake-up call myself. And I think I am in the middle of a wake-up call. I'm a writer. I'm in recovery from alcohol and drugs. I'm a sexual abuse survivor. I don't want to use victim. I'm a survivor. And all those things really messed me up. I think they're all connected. Childhood adverse experiences. You check off all these boxes and it tells you how bad your body and mind and soul are going to reflect the sexual abuse that happened to you. Mine was brutal, and it has reflected in my body as I've gotten older. So I'm like trying to deal with this. I want to educate everybody so that you all know and you can take care of your kids and you can watch out for grooming. And I'm like, maybe that's not what I'm supposed to talk about, but it always fits in somehow. So it is what I'm supposed to talk about. So I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Where are these things coming from in my head? Why can't I go to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning? Why can't I count sheep like everybody else does? Jumping over fences or whatever the other phrase is, the sugar plums dancing in your head. No, I count metaphors and similes and palindromes who all want their attention on the keyboard. I cannot sleep. I'm obsessed with writing. I believe I'm addicted to writing. Never mind, recovery groups. I go to recovery. I take my recovery very seriously. But I need a Writers Anonymous group because I can't sleep. I'm exhausted and I'm obsessed. And I know about addiction, and I seriously think I am addicted to writing. And of all the things I've been addicted to in my life, it's not such a bad thing to be addicted to, especially if I can make some money at the end of it, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm desperately looking for a place to live and a place to, because my sexual abuse and all that crap, all that stuff is shoveled down. I lost my house, identity theft, it's a mess. But I'm here standing in front of you, so I'm not too much of a mess. And I'm looking for a place to live, I'm looking for a place to write. I'm being driven here tonight because I was with the star of the show, Lissa, and I'm, listening to music. I release all things that no longer work for me. She's like driving, doing, what the hell is going on? I'm like, I release this. Then I'm doing Om Nah Shiva. I was doing anything to try and get my guts up to come up here. And then, of course, friends show up. Thanks a lot, guys. It really makes me nervous. Thrilled that you're here. Yeah. So my story's going to end before she rings that bell. That is a gong. If you've never been up here, it's a gong. So all I'm going to say to you is, I'll see you next month, and the story continues.